Judge Sonia Sotomayor was born to a Puerto Rican family and grew up in a public housing project in the South Bronx. Her father was a factory worker with a third-grade education and died when she was 9 years old. Her mother raised Sotomayor while working as a nurse.
I was impressed with how she had overcome adversity. Father had died when she was 9 years old. She worked in a garment factory in Hunts Point section of the Bronx. At night when she was going to high school, somebody grows up in one of the projects, can overcome all those handicaps and end up in the highest court of the land. I think it's a great day for the United States.
Congresswoman Nydia Velázquez agrees that it was that humble beginning that helped shape Sonia Sotomayor to become the person she is today.
It takes a very strong person to be able to survive and not become a statistic. That is Sonia Sotomayor. She used her humble beginnings, the obstacle that she faced, as a driving force for her to become a better person, for her to be able to succeed in schools and go on to Princeton and Yale. So that tells a lot about the kind of person that she is.
Sotomayor knew she was going to be a lawyer when she was only 10 years old. She came to this decision inspired by the love of Nancy Drew books and the popular television show Perry Mason. But it was a nun who introduced her to Princeton.
She went to a parochial school in the Bronx, Cardinal Spellman School, and a nun there said to her, "How would you like to go to Princeton?" And she said, "What is Princeton?" And the nun explained to her it was a university in New Jersey. And she said, "Well, I'd like to go if you think it'd be good for me." And the nun told her it would be. So she went to Princeton.
After graduating high school with honors, she won a scholarship to Princeton, where she continued to excel, and then moved on to Yale Law School, where she served as an editor at the Yale Law Journal.
Judge Sotomayor was nominated to the U.S. District Court by a Republican.
Now, Judge Sotomayor is about to become the first Latino woman to serve as an U.S. Supreme Court judge. With this landmark in her extensive and successful career, she has lived the American dream and has become an inspiration and a role model to many.
But what an incredible message for all these young Latinos who sometimes are either depressed or ready to give up, not to fight anymore, to drop out of school. And yet she's telling them, stay there, work hard, look at me, where I am today. And it's the same thing that could happen to any of them. So she knows that she has a responsibility that goes beyond the job that she performs. She knows she is the role model for so many people, and she's a wonderful lady, a person that we all love, that we're proud, and she will continue to make us proud.